Drake Connors, a physical cornerback out of Stanford, projected to go third round, mainly due to him being more of a raw prospect coming out of college. His pretty good size is he's 6'1", 202 pounds. And he's also pretty athletic. He's running a 4.38 in the combine and a 4.35 on college pro day. And he's also top of the class in every other aspect of athleticism. And because of that, the Broncos felt like they needed a third corner that they can develop into a Patrick Surtain type of guy. So they decided to take him up in the third round. So if he develops correctly, this could be a cold-ass cornerback duo. And not even to mention the other defensive players on this team like Justin Simmons. Like, this defense could be nasty. Alright, man, we got Drake Connors' first game in the preseason. Let's see if he locks up the Packers. Now, in college, while Drake played for Stanford, he was known as like not really a coverage guy, but he was more of a physical corner and slot corner type of guy. So he wasn't really the guy that was guarding the #1 receiver in college normally ever. He was normally like a nickel safety sometimes even. As they win this game 30-15, and they lost it. It's fine though. It's preseason. And he didn't really get too much action this game. A little tackle. That's about it. Alright, man, preseason game 2 against the Giants. They don't really have receivers, but come on. Now, when the Broncos decided to draft Drake, nobody really liked that decision. Nobody really agreed with what they did. Especially because in college, plays like this happened to him. But luckily here, the quarterback is ass. But the Broncos weren't really looking for that type of cornerback. They wanted to develop a guy to be like that because they could, basically get a steal as PS2 gets a pick 6. Good job baiting the quarterback. And also, the Broncos really didn't have that much of a choice. They had no first and second round picks. All they had was a third, and Drake was really the only decent cornerback left. As they win the second preseason game 41-7 in a blowout. Wasn't even close. Also not getting too much action in this game. Only getting 1 tackle. He's playing pretty good defense, though. Last week of the preseason, game 3, got the 49ers. Let's finish out the preseason strong. So honestly, the Broncos see this as a win-win. If he's not that good at cornerback because of his lack of skill for real, he can end up moving to safety. And they seen what he did at free safety when he played his first year in Stanford. But one thing he knows how to do is bait quarterbacks. Like on this play, 2nd and 5, baiting the quarterback, easy pick. And he takes this shit all the way home. They cannot catch him. He's fast. He knows how to bait quarterbacks. He's just not that good at guarding people the whole route. So with him being a 6'1", 200-pound cornerback, if he ever needed to go to free safety, he would easily do that, and he would not mind having to move up there. As they beat the 49ers in the last game of the preseason, 28-6, good game. Drake had a pretty good game, 1 tackle with a pick 6. Finally, with the preseason being over, it's time for Drake Connors' NFL debut. Second on outside of the field, running a little cover 3 or whatever. Yeah, nothing's really open right now. You might as well go ahead and hit that flat, because Drake's side is locked up. Now, with Drake being a physical corner and also play a little bit of safety, he like to hit hard and shit. But here, he ain't look too hard. I don't know about that one. But at least he prevented the first down. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Vikings quarterback is terrible. Curl route, he throws is terribly. And he gets picked off by Drake Connors, his first pick of his NFL career. Now, man, this lagging when I catch picks and shit is annoying. But just look how poorly thrown this ball is. And you know, if Connor get around to that ball, he will catch that. He got hands. And his hands are like magnets. First and 10, this receiver running a little whatever route, and he tries to bait it, but he didn't throw it. Terrible pass on the quarterback. He's trash. First and 20, up 14-0 in the third quarter. He throws it to the flats, and he getting his stick. Come on, man. That boy's a cornerback that lay wood. Now up 21 points in the fourth quarter, 2nd and 6, and they decide to throw it to the flat, so he go ahead and break down tackle, because Dalvin Cook might juke the shit out of him. 3rd and 6, Drake is in the flat here, and that pass rush just gets there way too fast. That boy cannot get out the pocket. Up 24-0, this game is really over with, and look at the pass rush coming in again. Everything was locked up. Vikings decided to hurry up, but they have nowhere to go. They try to throw it to PS2 side, and he's swatting that away. It's game over. And Drake Connors wins in his NFL debut 24-0. The Vikings are trash as hell. Ending his NFL debut off with a tackle and a pick 6. What a way to start. Alright, man, week 2 against the Jets. Let's see if Drake Connors can replicate what he did that first game. What's crazy is, even though the Broncos knew that he was more of a slot corner, they've been using him more in man-to-man situations on the outside receivers. And normally he'll play the outside thirds on the cover 3, as this nigga throws a dumbass pick. I don't even know why he threw that. But hey, man, Drake's side was locked up. First and 10, up 14-0, and I did not know that the Jets had Mecole Hardman as he gets this streak and takes it all the way home. I don't know who was guarding him, but it wasn't me, and it wasn't Patrick Surtain. After that big play that we allowed as a defense, it's 7-14. We need a big play, so PS2 gets a diving pick. Amazing. Alfred didn't do anything with the ball, but now Drake is in his comfort zone in the slot. He allows a little slant. Hey man, that happens every once in a while. That man, so far he hasn't really allowed too many catches as he lets this open, but good thing he didn't get his feet in. 2nd and 5, up 21-7. The second quarter's come to an end as he hit sticks this running back. Now it's 1st and 10, 54 seconds left in the clock. He's playing on flat, and there's 2 routes he got to play. He tried to bait one, but the quarterback threw to the other one by the sideline. Just ended up kicking the field goal that drive, and everything is locked up here, so he is throwing an incomplete pass. It's 3rd down, and Drake's going a streak route, and the quarterback tries to come out the pocket because the pass rush is coming in. Drake sees it, he hits him, he fumbles, and somehow the quarterback ended up recovering it. How? Drake really want that fumble back, so on this play he tries to strip the tight end. It does not come out. Still mad that he ain't get that fumble. It's 3rd down. He sees the running back coming down and he hits sticks that boy. The ball come out and no defender end up picking that ball up. Just forced to take 3 of that drive. Offense also scored 3 and Drake ends up getting beat on this streak route. That normally doesn't happen to him though. Now this play right here is some bullshit. It's 3rd down and the quarterback underthrows this route and somehow the receiver is able to get back to the ball before Drake. I don't know man, but 3rd down, he tries to throw it to Drake's 3rd and he's throwing out of bounds because he don't want to throw a pick. He already know what time it is. 4th and 10 and this is for game right here. If they don't get this 1st down, it's over with. Quarterback throws an incomplete pass. Broncos continue winning, starting off the season pretty good, winning 24-16. Drake ended this game with 9 tackles, 6 solo tackles, and 2 forced fumbles. Now these are more the type of games he was having in college. Week 3 and got the Lions. Most likely coach gonna put him on Jameson Williams. Let's see what happens. 1st and 10, Lions try to run a little slant concept. Nope, that shit locked up. Drake shit locked up and PS2 locking up. 2nd and 7, this kind of what baiting does you wrong. He tries to bait the quarterback and miss times on this pick right here. Jameson ends up getting a little bit of yards off that. 1st and 10, he's kind of playing in the slot a little bit. They run the ball and he makes the big tackle. Good tackle, no 1st down. 3rd and 2, Drake playing a little deep zone and look at the pass rush coming in. It's not enough time to throw that ball. Let's go. 2nd and 10, Jameson runs the same route he did on the other side on this side this time and Drake gets beat by it. Just gotta learn from that. 1st and goal in this first half and the end, so Drake do not want to allow a touchdown here. Peels through holds the running back and Drake comes in and punches that ball out, giving them the ball. It's 3rd down, up 14-0 in the 3rd quarter, and Jameson Williams ends up getting this ball right here. They're in the zone, and guess what? Drake comes back there and gets another strip fumble right there, but ends up being out of bounds. 1st and 10, Drake's out here in the flats, and there's 2 routes out here, so he ain't know which one to pick up on. Quarterback makes the right read. 2nd down, Drake's in the deep zone. Quarterback don't like what he see. He just throws it to the flats, and Drake comes in and lays a big hit on the guy. 4th and 5, Lions is desperate for a touchdown, so they see J-Mo out there on the outside, but hell nah. That is Drake's zone. If you would have threw that accurately, probably would have been picked off. Now I have no idea what happened here. They're up 14 points. It's 3rd down, and they end up getting this very big play. But good thing somebody ended up catching him because it would have been bad if he would have scored here. Good job. Broncos win the 3rd game in a row, starting the season off 3-0, beating them 14-0. Drake ends this game off with 3 tackles and 2 forced fumbles. So what do y'all think? Does he have potential to be a top corner in the league and make him and PS2 a top cornerback duo in the league?